Okay, so over the past couple days, I've been getting a new canvas ready for a painting, and right after it got done, I realized, oh, I need a new palette. I decided to make my old one into a travel size palette, and I would like to have a full sized, which is usually like this. But all it takes really is this stuff called ACX Handy Panel. You can get it from Menards. If you decide to follow along with this video and make your own, I'm going to put the template up for this thing, just so people can use that and don't have to pay $50 for a professional palette. When you get this, make sure that it is not veneer. If it's totally smooth, totally finished on both sides, that's the first giveaway that it might be veneer. But if you use veneer and you put that in a bandsaw, you're going to have problems. Also, if you're using a rasp of any sort, it's just going to tear it to pieces, and it's no good. But yeah, I guess let's see where that goes. So this is the template that I'm going to be using to make this palette, and an easy way to scale this up is just take a screenshot of this image, and when you print it out, measure across where it says 22.75, and let's say you get 7.25. Just take 22.75 divided by 7.25, and you end up with 3.13. That just means you need to scale the image up 313%, and it's going to take a few pieces of paper taped together to get it to the actual size it needs to be, but that is an easy way to scale up an image. One thing that I did forget to mention is before you end up doing the final tracing of the design on the board, you might just want to trace it onto cardboard and get the shape of it perfect. This is a design that I've gone through, I think, 3 times to get it to where it fits perfectly on me. Everybody's arm is a different size, and how it needs to contour to your body is going to be different, so just put a little bit of consideration into that. And luckily you don't need a ton of tools for this project. I happen to have quite a few just from over the years of buying random tools. So I got kind of lucky. This next part that I'm doing with the drill, you can do with the scroll saw a lot easier, but I've never purchased a scroll saw, but I do have a multi-tool. So that's all I did on this, just cut everything out. And then I think on the next part, I think I used a Dremel. Yep. Basically, I'm putting just a little bit of a rounded edge on everything, and where your fingers are going to be holding onto the palette, you kind of have to contour it. Once again, you don't need a belt sander for this. You can either use, I would say, probably just heavy grit sandpaper or a file. File would work really good. All I'm doing is cleaning up all the edges of the board that the bandsaw couldn't make perfectly round, which leads into kind of the final step of rounding every edge before the final sanding. From here on out, all there is to do is sanding, and I think the highest grit that I went to was like 220. But start out at 80, go up to 220, and after that I finished it with linseed oil. I am still waiting for the palette to cure. I think I'm going to wait maybe another 5 days. But yeah, I'll shut up and let the rest of the video go. Alright, so we are finished with the palette. This is the final product that we came out with. When I made the first one, I just pulled the design offline from basically like a professional palette. And the first thing that I thought was like, oh, do you really need that much room? And I haven't really got too far into painting yet, but the answer for me anyways is definitely yes. I started a painting right after I started this project, and I was using this. There's 25 colors lined up right here, and it starts to get a little difficult to keep everything separated, so the extra room on this one definitely helps quite a bit. So if you decide to follow along, I hope everything goes well. But if you're just watching the video, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to post one every week, but we'll see how that goes.